Welcome to the party, the menu picking party, the no unbillable party. Welcome to the party. That'll be our intro, guys. If we have a Jersey Shore style themes, can you imagine if it was just loud noises and like bright lights flashing on us at all times? We have to give epilepsy warnings.
All right. Now I'm ready. We are live. It is time. We are live. It's like made a whack.
I love hearing Tim loud and clear. I'll be on the YouTube chat. Marcus,
I hate hearing
Tim, who wants to be on Twitter or Twitch chat?
You can do that.
Yeah, I got it.
I'll be on the YouTubes, keeping tabs. I feel like I'm missing out when I'm on the YouTube though, because I feel like we have such a nice little conversation in the Twitch chat. I'm gonna see if I can like pull up on my computer too at the same time.
Yeah, get it popping.
I'm gonna get double teaming on them. All right.
I like Scoot. All right, I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm gonna move this a little so I can see chat better. Maybe I'll move chat so I can see it better.
Move the chat.
Sheesh. All right. We should probably fill the dead air right now. Don't want to just.
Yes, we are feeling
It's
dead
your
air.
guys' job.
I'm just trying to go and see our video that's playing. I am enjoying trying to look through. I don't know how to work. You know what? Embarrassing thing to admit. I don't know how to work Twitch. Okay, here we
Why
go.
don't you just stick to one?
Hey Sarah, how you doing?
We are streaming. Hi Sarah, we are streaming once again on the stream.
Okay, let's go. I figured out Twitch for the first time all year. For the first time in my life, guys. Let's clap it up. Clap it up. I figured out how online Twitch works.
Sarah said my faves in reference
Sarah,
to us.
you're my fave, actually. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
I am doing pretty grand. I feel like it's been an interesting week, you know, highs and lows, ups and downs. I had graduated on Monday, so that's exciting. I got my cap and gown. So that's been a big W. It was kind of brought some tears to my eyes seeing putting on the little cap and gown and putting the little cap, you know, throwing the tassel in the mirror, you know, kind of feel a little accomplished. But then I'm like, well, technically I did this like 6 months ago, so does it really mean anything? So I'll take it for what I can get. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. How about you, Timmy? How you been feeling, bud?
I have felt better. I did not. I had a night last night, which led to a day today.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I've been very tired all day, and but I'm good now. I'm good now. Is the only thing.
I'm happy the show is energizing you, Tim. Are you feeling energized because you're on live stream tonight?
No, I felt energized beforehand. I'm always energized to be on stream, but
look, always.
I I just read what Sarah said.
You guys can retweet that.
Went out. I can. I went out last night and I sent Sarah a picture of me on the floor.
On the damn, that's how it ended.
On the floor.
Oh, on a floor. Okay.
No, I was on the floor, but I couldn't say the word floor. I couldn't type the word floor.
On the floor.
I am on the floor. That is. So.
Rest in peace.
I'm great now though. I ate some French fries before. It was the first meal I had today.
Some French fries was the first. Eat, Tim. I'm about to DoorDash you some food right now.
No. I'm good now. I just couldn't eat all day. I just was physically unable to. Because of the night that I had. So, yeah, I agree. That is, and just a lot of nonsensicalness came from me through my phone to people.
And that's what we want. We need
unreadable.
You need sometimes.
That's weird. I don't remember getting anything. That's so weird.
Yeah, I'm also mad I didn't get anything either. Like you didn't drunk text the chat. Like what the hell?
No, here's the thing. I don't like if I'm like out and I'm drunk, like I won't text people unless they text me first, because like there's something in my brain that like I don't want to say something stupid, but or like I'm afraid I will.
I mean, but
like,
that's when you get bold enough to say something stupid though.
Yeah.
So you never go out of your way to drunk text somebody by accident, or like something that you wanted to say and you just drunk text
Yeah,
it?
I don't do that.
Okay.
Which is probably for the best.
No, it is for the best.
I think that from my experience, I don't have, when I'm drinking, I don't find that I lose my like mind. So like anything that I would have done, it's like anything that I would do, it's only like I would have done it, but maybe the alcohol like pushed me to do it a little bit more. And I'm very okay. What I'm trying to say is,
feel a little more comfortable doing it.
Yeah. And I'm very like I'm very aware of what I'm doing. Like I'm not someone that is like unaware of what's going on when I'm drinking. So
now the only drink I feel like
I don't find myself in those situations.
There's only one alcohol that I feel like does make me do just like bold decisions. And it's definitely Henny. It's the only drink that makes me like feel very bold and very like
makes DJ a different man.
It makes me a whole different man. But every other alcohol, I feel the same way as you do, Marcus.
Yeah.
Like something about Henny is different though. So they put something.
Not as being the same. Not as being the same.
Shout out Andrea pre-gaming while
Andrea.
Watching.
Yes, please. That's what the show is for. Please.
Yeah. Shout out anybody. Saturday night. Anybody that's pre-gaming. We have lots of new music to talk about that you could also maybe bump while you pregame tonight. So
and could possibly be new additions on the playlist.
Maybe we can talk about that.
We'll see. We can talk about that in the future.
Maybe we can talk about that next week. Marcus, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Are you still like twittering away?
I am.
I'm sorry.
I
had to think of something. I was really like sitting there for a moment, like not knowing what I wanted to say. Oh, sorry, that was loud. To say.
Yeah, my ears have exploded already. But
you are the last person that needs to be talking.
What are you talking about?
Please shut up.
What are you talking about?
Please stop. You're the last person.
You guys hear this disrespect? You all let me let Marcus disrespect me on stream. Everybody say boo, Marcus, thumbs down.
I just I don't think anyone's saying boo. People left.
I'm writing come through. I'm gonna tear the Migos apart.
No, it is hard to tear the Migos apart.
Oh my god. Yeah, I have some stuff to say. All
right. Yes, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, so, do you want to jump right into new music? Do you want to tell us about how you've been, how you're doing, Marcus? You got anything to share?
What's up? What's this week been looking like? I'm not really sure. I'm good.
All right.
I booked a lot of things. I have like a couple like I booked a lot of travel hotel rooms and stuff, and just
love that
because that's something to look forward to. I don't know. I have a little bit of extra something to do now.
Making moves.
Yeah,
we love it.
Going to Nashville in like 2 weeks 2 weeks I think.
You went
never been to Nashville.
You excited to go to Nashville?
Yeah, I'm excited to go to Nashville. I've never been.
To go to Tennessee.
Yes. Okay. How are you guys before we get started?
Did y'all like my singing?
It was great.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
We should clip that. Use it for all promotional material.
That's good.
Are we going to get started?
Let's get started. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's get started then. Great weeks. Go ahead.
Welcome to No Unavailable. Thank you for gathering here today. We are quite excited because we don't get many nights like this where I actually listen to music to talk about. No, but that there's a lot of music to discuss, and this is definitely like prime No Unavailable content. I feel, like to just have so much to talk about. We were fed tonight. We were fed this past weekend.
We are well fed.
Yes, we're well fed, and we are going to feast along with you. So first up, as always, new music. What have we been listening to?
Oh, we've been listening to everything, Marcus.
We've been listening to everything.
I'm gonna tell you, what dropped over this past weekend.
What dropped? Let me know. Give me a list of what dropped.
We got some Beam Me Up Scotty, Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
We got some I Like That T-Pain.
Okay.
We got the off-season J. Cole.
Okay.
We got His and Hers with Internet Money, Don Toliver, Lil Uzi Vert, and Gunna.
Okay.
What am I missing? And I think let me not sleep on Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. Another straight banger. Big fan of that song. We'll get into that later. What do you guys want to start with? It's been a great week. Well, actually, what else did I miss? Did I miss anything? I think I was hitting them.
You hit you hit pretty much all of it.
You hit all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Right, Marcus?
All the good stuff. I was looking at the thing that would have been the bad stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah, hit all the good stuff.
But okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I want to hear if you're live in the chat, let us know what you've been listening to this past week. I feel like there's been offerings for everyone. Like there's a lot of rap music that came out, but there's been a lot of like, pop and like all different types of stuff.
A nice variety.
People are dropping now. Like
it's finally that time. Let's talk about the kind of the moment here, okay? Because not only are we looking for a song of the summer contender, that's what the stream is kind of centered towards, right?
Yeah.
But it's a moment, right? It's not just any summer. This is the first summer out and about for people. Like we are really going to get live this summer. So this is almost the summer to like, this is summer of all summers. It's what is going to be the soundtrack.
Like, if you're not dropping music this summer, like you're an idiot. Like,
literally you're just stupid. Doesn't make any sense.
Especially if you make music that like is to be enjoyed out. Like that's what I mean. Like,
yes,
exactly.
Yes.
If you make that kind of music that people are like gonna go out to, like you need to have something
absolutely
within the next like 2 months out.
There's what else? Like there's festivals. They're dropping their lineups if they haven't already, and tickets are being sold. Like people are ready to be out, and like we don't know if that's safe, but that's fine. Like we're ready. We're ready to be out and about, and it's Prime Festival season coming up in a couple months, and I'm just excited for the offerings. And I think that we do have some things to get through. I don't know if we're gonna find the song of the summer tonight, but I know that we will have some contenders. Like this is a deep list. Okay.
Oh, and Sarah, yes, like she said, you have so much time to make new music. So if you're not dropping in the summer, like what are you doing?
Exactly.
Thank Sarah. That's such a good point.
No one's been going out. So these artists have not been going out. They've been at home.
Can I say
what?
This is gonna be interesting because I've already got little peeps of this, and we're gonna talk about it. But we'll talk about it now. Here's what we're gonna talk about.
Let's talk about
the pandemic bars.
Okay.
Much like TV, much like I'm sure film in a couple years, but definitely like reality TV shows that came back kind of early, and maybe storylines for scripted shows that are coming back now. They're all gonna have.
I've already seen shows that like they're wearing masks and there's storylines.
Like
I can't.
The last thing I want in summer of 2021 is to have that, and I don't want to be like knocking and hearing about socially distancing and all that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So there was a bit of that, not too much of it, thankfully, but I do think that the more and more people are. You could have been clever about the pandemic bars while we were in it and while we we're all suffering, but like now I feel like we're trying to get out of that mindset.
Yeah.
Again, take the good with the bad. Like that's not great to get out of that mindset, but now that we're like kind of approaching this summer where things are opening up, that's not what I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about jail now that I'm out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So without any further ado, let us discuss. I think first we should talk about J. Cole. I have a lot of thoughts about J. Cole, but I want to hear you guys. What are you guys thinking? J. Cole just released. It's been a bit. It hasn't been too long. Like actually, if you line up the projects, it hasn't been too long. No. But I definitely feel like it's been.
Kids on Drugs was recent, was that?
Exactly. I at least 2018, I think, off the top. But I think it's been the first release that's gotten this level of hype. Like Kids on Drugs, I feel like did not get that level of hype. Like it came out and the J. Cole fans were here for it, and it got plays. Like that's I'm not downplaying it at all, but this is a release that definitely like
was way over. Extremely hyped.
Very hyped. We heard that it's like he might be retiring. Now he's in a basketball league in Africa. I forget which country. I forget what country off the top of my head, but like that's what he's looking at. So
well, actually, he actually got that gig. He actually is playing for that basketball team. So
right.
He's down there now practicing.
Exactly. So
I guess that's why the album's kind of cool. Like the fact it's called Off Season. He literally started playing basketball right after he dropped it.
Yeah.
Cool concept.
I mean, he raps about basketball a lot. So
yeah, it is cool.
What do you think? What do you think?
I was just saying it's a cool concept. I really like the album. I actually really enjoyed it.
You listened to the whole thing?
I did listen to the whole thing.
Did you, DJ?
I did. Yeah, I did.
I did
it definitely. It's in Rwanda. Sorry, Sarah gave us the information.
Thank you,
Sarah.
Sarah, our
Fact
chief
checker,
correspondent.
R&D.
Thank
Our
you.
chief, yes.
Thank you.
Our fourth member, always coming
Mhm.
through. He's in a Rwandan basketball league.
Mm-hmm.
I actually saw a video on Twitter of him going for a dunk and then falling on his face. So that was also the tweeting around. I thought that was also to push him too, to push the album. So it was kind of funny.
No way.
Okay. Do we want to talk about the music? Like, damn.
But yes. Sorry. Yes, we talk about the music.
Yeah, what are the standouts, DJ? You listen to the whole thing?
I listened to the whole thing. The album, it definitely takes off running, and then but it tapers off at the end. You definitely can tell he put his best stuff in like the first half. But I was listening to it driving to work, and like the first 5, I definitely just like loved. I was like, okay, this is like, I thought it was gonna be like a banger after banger after banger type of album. But after, of course, it slowed down as he went on. But it still came out like the last song was really good. I love my favorite of all time, like my favorite of the whole album though, like standout definitely was Amari. Like I really like that song personally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can go into it, we can talk about it, but I don't know. He harmonized on it, like the way he switched his flows on it was crazy. The lyrics he was spitting was crazy. I don't know, top to bottom, I thought it was a pretty well-rounded rap song. I feel like he was able to explore it a few different dimensions and like really create a really unique project that I feel like I haven't heard a lot of rappers or a lot of people or a lot of like artists in general try to take their level to. And you can tell like it also shows his growth as an artist. If you have listened to J. Cole throughout the years, like it kind of was like a nice little like I am at the top of my game right now type of song. And I feel like it was just like a flex, like from that vibe as an artist, that's kind of what I got from it.
No, I love that.
Okay, I'm looking through a track list right now, and how I always listen to albums when they first come out on like a Friday night or I guess a Thursday night going into Friday. I always play it and I like go to sleep to it. Like I lay back and like the second it comes out, at midnight it comes out and I'm like playing it, and then maybe it's like I'll get tired at like 3 a.m. or something, I don't know, and then I'll like fall asleep and then fall into it. And I definitely did that with this because there were some lines going around on Twitter. Now here's the thing. I've now with having this show, and we talk about music a lot, but even before that with like I used to listen to music when I was younger and kind of think like, okay, this is good or bad, like right off top. And that's what a lot of people get to, right? They get on their social media and they just want to say what comes out and it's fire, it's a classic, it's this, that.
Yeah.
Or it's trash, this is the worst thing in the world, no, we won't hear anything else again. And it's, especially for everyone, I feel like you have that time goes by and then things really start lasting. And then you see like what's going to sustain, right? Like what's going to be the thing that's constant rotation. So these are all, so my thoughts of all music now is a more measured one, and not to call anything like trash or not. But I did see on Twitter that some of these bars, when you take it off the beat and you just play that, clip it, there's this Twitter account that says something like lyrics that look like shit posts or something like that. And so basically it's like these funny lyrics that are just like, this is not a lyric, like you're not serious, and it's just these like genius like kind of infographics that it's funny. Check it out. And I saw a couple of these and it's from J. Cole and it's off the latest album. I actually have a few that I should have lined up for you. I'll get them. But basically Jermaine. I don't know what it is. I think, is it like I am now 23 and the things that I would have been really wowed by a long time ago just don't anymore, like they don't hit the same.
Yes, I'm an adult now.
It might be that, because I have one.
I want some examples.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I don't even think this is from this album though. Let me check. Yeah, this is from this A Dollar and a Dream. Yeah, not from this album, but this is a shit post. Someone tweets, people who dislike J. Cole music because of the fact that he actually rap about deep shit scare me. That's such a dumb tweet. That scares you? Okay. And then this person does the genius, like, with the lyrics, and it says, I let you feel like you the shit, but boy, you can't out fart me. Okay. So we all have bars that we're not proud of. On this one, he says
that one could have stayed in the draft.
That one definitely could have stayed in the draft.
On this one, he's album, he says, listen. On this album, he says, put an M on your head, now you Luigi brother.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's interesting.
I need a genius annotation of that.
It's on there. And I had look, there's more, but there's this one that's going around that actually has me like kind of looking sideways. And J. Cole is not the rapper that like I know that like in 2014 we were made to believe. I was made to believe it. In 2014, I was a J. Cole fan. We were all J. Cole fans, but like I was a J. Cole fan back in like 2011. Like I was a J. Cole fan for Born Center, all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And definitely when Forest Hills Drive or whatever came out, I definitely thought that like he is like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like he is so ridiculous, right? And now it's just like it ain't really holding up. And here's why.
Okay.
Because there's this one line that he recently says, I think, and it's something about like how you broke and judging a billionaire, that's a dumb mindset, or something like that, which is not an original bar, by the way. We've heard it before. It's lazy. And here's what I want to say on that. It's so lame in the time of the pandemic, in time of like, you know, the job crisis that we have, all this stuff, people dying and everything, people losing their homes, people, all this stuff. Just, you know, people need a $1,200 check. And we still hear people talking about like, how are you criticizing people in power, criticizing people with so much money, like you broke? Here's the thing. My faves, someone we will get to today, shit on people constantly with the whole money talk. I love money talk. I talk money like I'm rolling around in the Lambo. I'm not rolling around in nothing. Like I don't have a car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not above
You're
money
rolling
talk.
on that mountain bike.
I'm not above, not even that. I'm not above money talk. I'm above being stupid and saying something like you're dumb to criticize something because you're broke, especially at a time like this. Yeah. So that rubbed me the wrong way.
Like people are struggling out here.
People are struggling for real. And it's like you're supposed to like, here's the only reason why it's bad. Because if he was freaking Yo Gotti or like Meek Mill or like not even Meek Mill, like somebody that's like overtly talks about money and just like is so detached, flashy as can be.
Like that's kind of like their brand.
Yes, but I only say not Meek Mill because he did come from like, you know, Philly and like from the streets and all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. But like there's people that are just so like, oh my God. Like honestly, if I hear Jay-Z talking about this, I'm like having a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been rich for way too long to even say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So this is why I have a problem, because this person that we kind of, you know, hold up as like conscious and like, oh my God, he's for the people. He's going to be at the Black Lives Matter march. He's going to be here, blah, blah, blah. Then in the second post, you're just mad because somebody's criticizing you for your wealth and like, well, like, I don't know, it's lazy. That's how I feel. So it didn't really sit well.
I feel like music. I feel like they don't realize like what, like, cause it's the whole like flex. I don't
think that's what it was coming from though. That's the thing. I told you, I love flex bars. I love shitting on people. I love it. I need you to also understand, because I don't want this to get misconstrued. Someone we'll talk about later, which is obviously Nicki Minaj, and she released, we're gonna get to it. Mm-hmm. She does this all the time. Like she shits on people when it comes to that money talk. I love it. I know every money talk bar. I will be saying like the wildest stuff, like pushing a shopping cart through Walmart. Like I'm in Walmart. Like I am saying this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm all for money talk. It's just like the lack of like, I don't know, self-awareness to think that you're thought of in this one way, J. Cole, and you have this criticism of your fans that are rightfully criticizing people in power with money by calling them broke because of that. I don't know. That's how I feel. And on that, outside of that, it's not that personal, actually. I'm just critiquing him as a artist with words that he has that I don't think that hold up anymore. I don't think that he holds up anymore. And was his album good? Yes. I enjoyed some songs. There's a song on there that he talks about where he brought up an altercation with Diddy back in the day. And I just want to say on that note, and if you didn't know about this, check it out. He talks about how basically he was in the club with a bunch of people. Jay was there, I think, mad people were in there, like a lot of people were in there. And I think he was defending Kendrick because of the Control verse or something. I don't know. Like it was weird. Like it was back in like, 2013 or something. And I've heard this about Diddy way too many times for this to be okay. Diddy needs to be on house arrest for a moment. Like,
Yo said, put him over here.
No, he needs to be on house arrest for a moment because he has pressed many people, like all your favorite rappers now. Drake's impressed, Kendrick's impressed, J. Cole's impressed by Diddy.
The man became big in a time where that's all they did.
No, but here's the thing, though. He didn't have all this smoke for certain people of his time, Suge Knight. Like, he didn't have that smoke for those people that would have brought the action to him. So I don't understand where this is coming from with the people that are like our rappers that were like the backpack
because
rap.
He thinks it's seniority. He thinks since he's like, been in the game for long enough, he has this little king crown over all of them, and he's going to do whatever he wants to them.
I don't really get it.
It's like a hierarchy up there.
I don't know, J. Cole, Diddy. I don't know how people let that slide so much. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how y'all are still, Ciroc boys and girls when he's out here being a freaking assaulter. I don't know. He's freaking out here wilding like on people. So that's interesting. Like, it's interesting to me that people can be so disrespectful when you meet them in person. Like these artists, like, I don't know if I met Jay-Z in person and he's like. And like I'm of okay. If I meet Jay-Z in person and I have a reason to be in the room with him, meaning I have amassed a certain level of notoriety to be in the said room where he would know who I am, and he comes to press me, I don't respect Jay-Z after that. Like I just don't.
That's fair.
I don't still big him up on records anymore. I just don't. But I don't get it. Anyway, so that's my criticism of J. Cole. You guys can check out that Diddy line, a couple lines actually. He paints a picture.
There was a part in the song that actually made me like I was enjoying the whole album, but on the song "Applying Pressure," where you just start screaming and going off, saying that he like is the shit and stuff like that. I was like, J. Cole, you could have this in drafts. I don't know if you remember that part. But it's at the end. It's at the end. He goes and
I might have fell asleep and that's no shade. That's no shade. But I might have fell asleep because I listen to it while I'm sleeping, like while I go into that slumber. So
slumber.
No, that's kind of...
But yeah, so that was my thoughts on that. Like I just think that he is an interesting one. I think J. Cole is not. Am I still gonna play the music? Probably. Like I'm gonna revisit it. I might come back on 3-4 weeks from now on Known and Available and say, hey, I've been listening to the album more and more, and here are some of my favorites that have lasted that long for me, or maybe not. Like I don't know. I want to kind of sit with his record more. I just feel like there's a path, or maybe not a path. It's like me and J. Cole now are like rubbing up against each other where it's not like fitting like it used to. It used to fit. It used to fit well. And now it ain't fitting. And now I'm like, maybe I'm smarter now and I'm realizing maybe you're not as intelligent as you portrayed out there. Like he threw a couple big words in his raps and now everybody thought he was conscious. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
I
funny
think you were a J. Cole hater.
I'm not. Do I need to read my receipts? I've been a fan of his for years. I don't think that DJ gets this. But learn this about me, DJ.
No,
learn this.
No.
Let me explain it. No, because when I come on here and I criticize people, it's because I know, right? When I criticize Drake, when I criticize Nicki, when I criticize any of these people, I know the Carfax. I know Carfax.
Yeah.
I do my homework. And this is coming from someone that has listened to his music for years and years and years, and it's now being like, I don't know if this hitting right anymore. I don't know, because back when I had freshman of high school ears on, you know what I mean, and a little more things went through my head than do now. They kind of rumble around in my head before they come out now. So
I get what you're saying, because now you're listening to music differently and taking them in as an artist differently because you've grown and now you understand things in a much more different light than you did when you were a kid. I understand.
Say it.
But I still think he made a good album. I still think he.
And I didn't say he didn't. How about you do some more active listening? How about you do some more active listening? I didn't say he didn't make a good album. I said that I don't know if it's hitting for me. It's rubbing up on me, and I'm not thinking it's.
So you're saying you're not feeling the personal connection with it to take it to the next level. Is what you're saying?
As I used to. Come on now.
Okay, I got you. Now we're clicking. See, we talked about it. Now we're on the same page.
Whatever. Anyway. DJ
Tim.
No more DJ. Tim, do you have any thoughts on
I thought it was so funny that you brought up the Luigi bar, like the
Mario. I know you would have liked that. That's why I brought it up.
No, I like.
You would have liked it.
No, because I I listened to a clip of it, I think, because I remember, or maybe I was like reading something about that. Like, and so many people were like, that's like really fire. And I was like thinking about, like, I'm not sure. I was like, is it?
Oh.
Like, I don't know.
And here's the thing, I read it on Twitter before I listened to it. And so I went in thinking like, ooh, but so it's not delivered poorly. It's just like, okay, like if you had so many lines in a song, you wanted that one to be one of the lines in there. Like you could have.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love it. Like, I love video game references. Like,
I love
it for it.
And that's the thing. I love money talk. I love video game references. Like I'm all about that.
But and I love that. Like it's not direct. You know what I mean? Like if you don't, I mean, everybody knows.
Everyone, Timmy, come on now, please.
Okay,
please.
So maybe not. But like,
he didn't say it's Mario. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like when I was reading stuff about it, I thought people were hyping it up too much. That would have been a bar that I would have been like, oh, not like this bar's going down in history, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying.
And so that kind of like encapsulated for me like Marcus's feelings that like I feel like people are kind of like
giving it too much fire.
Yeah, putting this man on a pedestal, and I don't know, Luigi brother. I don't know.
We'll see how it handles in a couple of weeks. Maybe people eyes will open and they'll stop, the hype will relax and people can listen to the album for what it is. And that's really what's gonna make or break it, is how long it lasts. And
I liked Amari, and I thought, and I'm gonna listen to the rest of it, and I will enjoy it. Like it'll be good.
Wait, because Amari goes da 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 da. Yeah, I liked it a lot. So I'm just saying, I can have thoughts, and I can still say that at the same breath. I can say that I didn't think that he didn't move me, but Amari was fun.
Yeah,
he didn't move me.
I think people are acting like they are being moved by it.
Yeah. And also, before we move into the next one, can I just say this?
Go for it.
If somebody is not getting real estate on the timeline, hear me out. The timeline has real estate, right?
Yeah.
So when you're scrolling, you have only there's things that are on the timeline that take up real estate, right? And sometimes things get buried. J. Cole tweets are getting buried, not by much, but that wasn't the main topic of conversation. I'd say that was the number 2 thing of the night was J. Cole. Migos is nowhere to be found, but number 1 or number 2 thing of the night was J. Cole, and people were like, I mean, I know that other stuff came out, that like I know that Nicki project came out, but I'm not hearing enough J. Cole on the timeline for me. Can't just tweet about. Nobody's stopping you from tweeting about him, but why do you like? What is wrong with you? Go unfollow people then. Go unfollow them. Go follow J. Cole stands and see that on your timeline.
Not enough of you guys are talking about J. Cole. That's so funny.
Y'all are weird. Okay, moving on. Unless anybody else has anything else to say about J. Cole. TJ.
No, I think I said my favorite about Jermaine.
I am excited to listen to the rest of the album though.
I'll give it look. I'm going to be giving it another listen, and I'll be coming back in 4 weeks and telling you if anything held up.
4 weeks. You heard it here, folks. Time to light it up.
So,
all right. Let's talk about the Migos.
Oh, you want to talk about the Migos?
I thought we were only talking about good songs. No.
Okay, Timmy. All right. A little spicy, Timmy.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Sure. Timmy, is this your show?
Oh,
say what you want.
It's a Timmy T show.
So the song name. Straightening. Yeah. However you say it.
One of them.
For fun. When Marcus said like, "Hey, check this song out," I couldn't make it through the entire song, but as I was listening, I thought, "Let me count. How many times do you think a Migo says straightening?" Take a guess. I made it about halfway.
Oh, you counted. Okay.
Yeah, I made it about halfway through the song.
Oh my god.
What do you guys? Give me a number.
Halfway through. I'm gonna say a nice 33. I'm feeling 33.
I'm going to say if you made it halfway through, you only heard, and I don't know this, I didn't listen to the song at all. You only heard Quavo and you only heard Offset. Am I right? I'm going to be wrong.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
You don't really know them apart, do you?
I'm trying to remember now. No. I know I definitely heard Quavo. He's on the hook, and then he's got the first verse, as always.
What order is Quavo Takeoff Offset?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
is
the
that the
song.
order?
Yeah.
That's a nice surprise.
I think it was Takeoff, but like I didn't get that far through his verse.
Okay.
But yeah, that's right where I stopped. So.
If it is a Migo song, if the Migops are on a record, and what's his face Quavo is doing the hook, which always
does, yeah,
and he gets a verse, the word in the song is in there from him alone, no less than, I want to say 30 times, and I'll give you an exact. I'll say 31.
I said 33.
Marcus.
What?
It was 31 times.
Get
I'm not even playing. When I made it, I literally made it to the 31st one, and I was like, I can't do this. I literally cannot keep listening to this song. So yeah, 31 times.
Let me tell you why I know this.
Like the two parts of the hook is like literally just like straightening, and then the other bar, it's like something you're straightening. Like, that's the other straightening.
Then straightening.
And then they all have to say it at least twice, I think, in the
starting their verse and ending their verse.
Yeah. I think. So yeah, the hook alone got like
I do this.
Up. But
I do this.
31 times.
I do this.
Marcus, relax. I was too off
before I gave up. Yeah, when DJ said 33, I was like, oh damn, he's really close. And then you said 30.
I didn't even
say.
You
said 30.
I didn't hear you say a thing.
When you said
You're
30,
lying.
I didn't hear you say a thing. I don't listen to you. Go ahead.
When you said 30 and you wanted to be more specific, I'm like, if he goes up one,
yeah. Well, look at that.
31 times. Song's not good.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. Right before I listened to this song, I listened to Stir Fry, and I was like, wow, this is what the Migos should be at all times. And then I listened to Straightening, and then I was like, oh, this song is garbage compared to what they're capable of doing. And that's what pissed me off about it. Because I was listening to it. Say what?
Go ahead.
I was listening to it. I actually liked the individual verses. I like hearing like all of them rap because I think they all rap very uniquely, and I feel like that's what's cool about Migos. And like their voices sounded a little bit more raw too. It sounded like they were kind of going for like this new, just like straight up sound. I don't know how to explain it. It sounds like they're doing like a new sound that's kind of like more like undergroundy. I don't know.
I did like the way like
their voices sound more clear.
It was pleasing to the ear to hear Takeoff's verse.
Yeah.
So I kind of get what you're understanding.
That was I watched a clip. That was the only thing I watched. And it was Takeoff. And it wasn't bad. And I always thought that Takeoff was the better.
I agree.
Was the better like star to me. Not the star. He's not the star. The better like rapper.
Yeah. I think he's the best rapper in the Migos, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just giving too much screen time to Quavo
because he can sing.
Where he just
yeah.
Okay.
I've said this before. I've tweeted this before. Hold on. I gotta get this out.
Get it out.
Quavo thinks he is A$AP Rocky. Like A$AP Rocky is who Quavo thinks he is what it is. A$AP Rocky does a hook, and we have receipts, folks.
Yeah.
We have receipts on this. But A$AP Rocky does hooks the way that Quavo thinks he does hooks. Quavo is not good. I do not think that Quavo is good. I haven't thought he's good for a long time. And let me also say this.
Say it.
Check my Carfax. I've been a fan of the Migos since they were doing Mama. So no, that's not that one. Not that one. My God, that's the one. That's T-shirt, right?
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Since they did Fight Night.
Oh, Fight Night. Oh, yeah.
Since they did No Labels would call it. It's called No Labels. Fight Night. Freak No More. Ooh, check my Carfax. Check my Carfax. And what's the other one?
Versace. Is that
no, that was before that. Let me look it up real quick because I've been here before. But don't play with me. Don't play with me. I've been here before. It is Fight Night, Handsome and Wealthy, which was a bop and a half. It was a bop and a half, and Freak No More. And I just want to say, so I know their prime. I think that is like the best Migos we've ever seen. I don't think that the Culture albums were like their best. Like I obviously, it went crazy and it gave us some classics. I'm not going to deny that.
Stir Fry.
They gave us some classics. I'm not going to deny that. Hear me again. But I think that their prime was their mixtapes, as most fans of mixtape eras do, right? I was there for the mixtape and I really loved those three songs.
Because it feels like they were grinded harder back then.
I mean, that's what it is. But at the end of the day, they haven't hit for a long time for me. And also, I mean, their solo efforts have been nothing to speak of. I think Offset, did a joint project that did well. But when it comes to Quavo on his own, and when it comes to Takeoff on his own, when it comes to Offset, sure. When it comes to offense by himself, they're all lackluster. And so when they come together, you would think that it would be magic again, but they haven't had their magic a long time. And I don't think that this is their summer. I think they can check out. Yep. I think Straight was a nice little contribution to let people know that you're still not here. And let that be it. So thank you for coming. And Song of the Summer is not for you. Keep the project. That's fine. And I find it funny. Let me say this before you guys do what you do. I found it very interesting that we found out that they were dropping this Friday. Almost like a surprise release, like week of release with no forewarning. I think it came out on a Tuesday or Wednesday and they just released on Friday, all ready and packaged up to go. And I don't doubt that I saw the footage from the music video. I'm sure I didn't watch the music video. I saw that there was footage from the music video on Twitter. And I don't doubt that they had some stuff, kind of packaged up together, but I think some people were waiting for some other people to let people know when things are going to drop, just so you know. I think that's how that went, because somebody let it be known earlier in the week that she was dropping. She didn't say what. She said she was dropping, and then the next day and a half, all of a sudden the Migos have a release date. I thought that was strange. I was strange. I mean, I knew when Olivia Rodrigo was coming out with something. I knew who else dropped this week. I knew Jermaine was coming out with something this week.
Yeah.
I knew, who else did I know? I knew T-Pain was coming out with something this week. They all did that before this week. We all knew that something was coming out before this week. I found it very interesting that the Migos just dropped all of a sudden, had a release date thinking they Beyonce all of a sudden, but okay, all right, go ahead. Cool. Cool. I thought it was weird.
Yeah, but we are not here for it.
I mean, I'm here. I'm not here. I'm just there.
Yeah.
I ain't checked for the Migos. I don't think it's their summer. How about that?
Yeah, and that's all right. I would agree.
Wrap it up.
I also agree. It's not their summer.
No one's
next song
in the club.
No one's straightening in the club.
No, if I hear it in the club,
I'll be playing Freak No More like it just came out though, just so you guys know, Migo.
No, if I hear,
I will be playing Freak No More like it just came out.
If I hear it straightening in the club, I'm sitting there like this. Okay, next song. So we're going to talk about "Good for You" by Olivia Rodrigo.
Let's talk about "Good for You."
Question mark.
Yeah.
So,
what do you want to say about it?
What do you want to say about it? I had things to say. What do you want to say about it?
Yes.
Go for it, DJ. Go for it, DJ.
No, you go. Okay, fine. As a as a grown Black man, I can't share the teenage angst of that song as well.
If you I'm tired of him because he always caveats something with like coming from my perspective as this guy gives all his.
You can just enjoy it. Yeah, you can just enjoy
it.
You can enjoy it, or you can not enjoy it.
No, I'm not trying to sit here and say. Let me finish what I want to say first, Marcus. You always want to cut me off.
Back up on your soapbox.
Okay, back up on my soapbox. It is a song
as a cisgendered male from Maryland. Shut
up. I really did enjoy this song. I feel like it was able to bring a sense of teenage angst that I cannot relate to, is what I was going to say. So its song is hard to connect with personally, but it is a really cool song. And I really enjoy the lyrics, and I understand how it could reach an audience of people, especially teenagers that I feel like has been lacking in music culture for a while. I feel like nobody's been able to encapsulate that niche that was like the early, or like the late 2000s, that was really popularized and was really big when we were younger. And I feel like no new artist has been able to really do it as well as it seems like she's being able to do, but also putting her new spin on it. And I feel like her music is really easy to listen to, and I love her bridges. Personally, I'm a big fan of her bridges. She's really talented with figuring out how to break the song to also keep it in the same rhythm and have these experimental vocals that sound kind of really nice. I really enjoy her as a musician. So I'm excited what she has going forward. She's been coming out with banger after banger, and she's unlike some people that we talk about on the show, not really industry plant. She seems like someone who's grinding based off of actual problems that are in her little fake little kid celebrity career. But it's fun to see her have a good time.
Yeah. What the main thing I thought of after listening to it, which I thought was a good song too, and I agree with all the stuff you're saying, but how do you think she will feel about this music 10 years from now?
I think she's gonna love it. I think she's gonna be wow, look at the growth.
Wow, look at all my platinum plaques in my
Yeah,
Okay,
also that,
I guess
Marcus.
you're right. She'll look at her bags of money and be like, but like thinking about like she's
Wait, how do
really
you
putting
think-
herself out there with that. Is
How do you
all I
think
was saying.
Miley Cyrus feels about Party in USA? I mean, I guess two different vibes.
Yeah, no, I just meant it as that like we're
Party
getting
in
a,
USA is
vulnerable.
still getting rotations into that. It's still in rotation today.
yeah, we're
so.
getting a clearer picture of some like pretty personal stuff about her, and I'm curious to how she would feel about that in the long run.
Are you referring to the fact that about like the whole like relationship kind of thing? Because okay, for me, I definitely like see where you're coming from, because I thought that for the first two releases, I was like, I don't know if you really want to be doing this, because you're making these songs.
But then at the end of the day, it is like they're making a bag. So.
Absolutely. And I definitely thought before this release, I was like, do you really want to be like out here having these songs about this kid and like over this like stupid relationship? But then think about all the songs like from our teens that like had like the Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan
breakup songs. They're like sad breakup songs.
Like that was over freaking Aaron Carter. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, who cares? And the other kid, from what I know about him, he's kind of nice. So, you know, he's not Aaron Carter. So, okay, here's what I think. I think this is a fun time to be alive. I think this summer is really fun. I think that we are getting a lot of different music. And Olivia Rodrigo is not anywhere near making something new. This has been done before, as DJ kind of talked about. This is the music that I love, because we came up on it. Like, I love it. We talked about it on this show before, the kind of music that this song is, with like the whole kind of just Paramore-esque vibe. Like it was giving that, and it was good, and I enjoyed it. And somebody had a tweet that said something like, it said something like, I love when the white girls are dramatic. Like, who told the white girls they can't be dramatic? We are getting like dramatic white girl music again, and I love it. Like it's yes, like basically there was a time here, and Ariana Grande, I'm gonna bring you to the court. Let's come down. I love you down. I love you down. But you know, the singing with over like trap beats, love it. I'm a trap beat, love it.
Yeah.
Right. But it's fun hearing those girls do something that just feels more like normal, like more expected, I guess. And I guess what I mean by that is just more like, when we were coming up, there was like all different types of people to listen to. There was the Avrils, right? There was, like I just said, Paramore. There was like all this, there was Maroon 5 and Green Day and like all different types of stuff that like we all like were listening to and was played on the radio. There was a whole lot of rap to listen to, right? The people that are still doing now, Drake when he first came out, Nicki when it first came out, Jay was putting stuff out there. We had a lot to choose from. We had, you know, Taylor, and then there Taylor Swift, and then there was the Miley Cyrus's, but and not too many people sounded the same. Like a lot of them sounded the same. A lot of songs sounded the same, but there was a lot of offerings that we had, right, from different genres, from different vibes, just. And there was a moment there for the past 5 years where every genre was trap country, trap rap, trap pop, trap this, like trap gospel. I heard before, which I enjoy. Again, I enjoy, but
yeah,
it's just like,
it's a universally loved genre. Or subgenre.
Right. I also enjoy songs being on the Billboard Hot 100, and they're just like, I can listen to this song and it doesn't sound like the next song. It doesn't sound like the next song. It doesn't sound like the next song. And they're all on the playlist and they're all in rotation. I'm going down the parkway and I'm listening to all of it and I'm enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like what we're experiencing right now. I think there's a renaissance.
Box for you, like a different box that.
Yeah, and at the same time,
hasn't been checked in a while.
Yeah. She isn't inventing the wheel, right? She isn't doing anything new, but she's definitely doing something new for her.
She's filling a void that hasn't been filled in a while.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I
really enjoy. It was fun. I saw clips of the music video. She's in a cheerleader outfit and like looking in the camera and like moving the camera around and being so dramatic and ridiculous. And I loved it. It was just of that era. And also kind of like low-key, also the song sounds like it just plopped out of that era. So like
it did. It's also what it sounds like.
It's also, again, not new in that it didn't even sound like innovative. Like, and that's kind of okay right now, because it's almost innovative to not be innovative, because it's like, at least bring back that sound, because nobody else is doing it, you know? So the criticism is that it didn't sound like she did anything different,
It's like almost a little nostalgic, even though it just came out.
Exactly.
Which is perfect. That's perfect for a brand. It's going to get the youngins and it's going to get the oldins.
Yeah, for sure. So it was fun. I liked listening to Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. She is an interesting one because the first time I heard about her is on this show. I don't know. We'll see. First time I heard about her is really on this show with whole like driver's license. When we unpacked driver's license, and Sarah broke it down for us, Andrea broke it down for us, and I now
shout out you guys in the chat.
Shout out you guys in the chat, and I now feel like I can appreciate her as the little superstar that she's gonna be. People are already crowning her as kind of like the pop queen of this generation. I feel like these titles are given out way too freely, I feel, because Dua Lipa was just that. Billie Eilish was just that. Like, they just give this crown out like it's nothing.
Give her a little time.
Here you go.
They just throw the crown around. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm enjoying the music that we're getting now. So
we're getting some good music. I mean, let's think about this. The songs that we said so far and like the music we talked about so far have been pretty good besides Migos, but that's one rare sliding. But we saw some good ones coming up. I believe Marcus. I believe one of your faves.
No. I think we can talk about I guess we can talk about
quick in the chat too. New Bella Porch. That.
Oh, person? I was hoping. Thank God. I love
Sarah
we have. Thank you, Sarah. I love that we have people letting us know because I was going to talk about that. I didn't even write it down, but it was literally I added it to my list of liked songs on Spotify. Fun song. I enjoy Bella Porch. That's her name, right? Bella Porch. Yeah. I enjoy her. I like her little faces. I never got weirded out by them on TikTok with the whole like that weird. What I liked it. I had a fun time. She's fun.
Was that girl made a song? I didn't even know that.
It's good, and it has a bunch of like different like YouTube stars that I've been watching, like Valkyrie. So and Bretman Rock's on there. So I've enjoyed. Her music video is like the highest viewed music video, the whole like of this past, I guess, month or something. I don't know, but it was really it got like 25 million views in just a day, so that was really cool.
Damn.
Yeah,
she got a pull, don't she?
So I'm excited for Bella Porch. I'm excited for just like fun offerings. I just want music from not just the same people, but like also, I don't know, I want like music from my faves. I want variety. I want people to like get into for the first time. I want people that are coming back, like Ali and AJ. They released an album last week, I think, or the week before that. I just want music.
We're going to talk about later in the show. Actually, just releasing music again.
Who did? Oh yeah,
Marcus.
I don't know where we're going with things. Do we want to go there first? Or we go to T-Pain? Let me know.
As you unveil him.
We already talked about that.
We didn't talk about T-Pain.
We did not talk about T-Pain.
No, I mean we already mentioned that.
Yeah, we already mentioned that he's coming out.
Dropped a song,
and he's in the title. Like they know.
Yeah. So
where are we going first?
I don't feel like Marcus just pulled back the curtain a little bit. Mans is in the title.
Look at Timmy defending me.
You know it.
For once, what?
Anyway,
it was all set up.
Normally I stay neutral, but DJ, you're just wrong. So
damn. At least he was honest. It's okay. I was wrong.
Where are we going?
We'll save T-Pain. We'll get to that.
So do you want to go to your girl next, Marcus?
I was cool with whatever. Let's do it. I mean,
let's talk about the queen.
Okay. This past Monday, Nicki Minaj tweets and Instagrams out this picture saying New Music Friday. She's in Crocs. She sells out Crocs. Course.
Yeah, Marcus almost bought a pair. Lance has been hating on Crocs. You hated on them on the show too.
Literally,
you hated on them on the show. And I just want to let everyone watching know that the other night we were
I was heavily considering buying a pair of Crocs.
And Marcus was ready to buy some Crocs.
Actually, I would have bought them if they were there and in my size.
Yeah,
they didn't even come
Keep
in my
in mind that Tim did buy some Air Force Ones though.
We all did.
Yeah, everybody did for the boys.
We did for the boys, yeah.
Oh wait, yes. Don't be nice though.
Yes. So she sells her Crocs, which I've hated, as Tim just said. I've hated Crocs.
Which just shows like No, I'm not saying about you specifically, about
say it.
Us as a society that like put
one
somebody we love eating something, wearing something, and we will all love it too. It's a little scary, but
you're right. Because I haven't been like that in a while, but like they
Crocs
came out
ugly until Nicki wore them is basically what.
No, because it's true. Because I remember the whole like the whole argument for people who's like, oh, they're so comfortable. First, I still don't get how they're comfortable. Like, I don't, the material doesn't look comfortable to me, but okay, they don't look comfortable, but whatever. So people are like, oh, like Crocs are so comfortable, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, those shits are ugly. Like, they are just ugly. They're ugly, ugly down ugly. Okay. They're still ugly.
They're very gross.
But then I was like, let me look, because I could be, I'm not wrong, but I could be wrong. And like, I'm sure I could find a pair, right? And also, here's the selling point. Here's the thing that sold me. Because if it was just the Crocs, those shits are ugly. Ugly. But them Jibbitz, though.
Them Jibbies.
The personality that you can have with the Jibbitz. Yeah, they're called Jibbitz.
Jibbitz?
Mm-hmm. The personality that you can have with those little charms and just putting them in. It's kind of a moment. Like, it's kind
Marcus, what would be your first Jibbit?
Yeah.
Mind your business. I'll come out with some. No, listen, because I already thought of them actually. I already know like the 3 that I want. Like,
no way.
Look, and they would be like on the sides only. They wouldn't be like on the top. It looks stupid.
Okay, well,
put them on the sides. No, you'll see. Because I will buy it.
Would you Jibbit one Croc, or would you on both?
So it would be 2 and 1. It would be like 2 on the side of one on my left, and then like 1 on the side of my right.
Plan this out.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, there's a whole vision.
No, yeah, and that's why I don't want to give it up yet. So like, not available, like guys.
No, there will be a reveal. There will be a reveal.
I don't have them. I didn't buy them, but I feel like by the end of the summer they're going to start making my size. Just because.
Sarah said on the sides.
On the sides.
Question mark.
Listen, because I know that there's. Let me draw it.
Let me draw it.
Because I know that the holes are on the top. I know what she's saying. There's holes on the top, but there's like 2 holes that I've seen that are like just on like kind of like the side top, right? Like they're not on the side, but like just on like the side top, and that's why I want them.
Yeah, and Marcus is just built different. He'll put it on the side.
It's stupid. You'll see it if it actually comes to fruition. Whatever. Anyway, moving on.
There will be
a picture of you in Crocs. So
if Marcus buys Crocs, there will be an on-stream Croc reveal.
Exactly. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you. So there's that, right? So she does that.
Then we'll take a very dramatic photo shoot of Marcus in his Crocs.
So there's that on the Monday. Then like Tuesday, she comes out and she's in her. It's not a Maybach. It's a probably Bentley. I don't know. They're these big ass cars that are way expensive and cost a house. And she's like, right, I think it's a Maybach. And I don't know what it is. And she's driving.
She's in a car.
And it's really expensive.
She's in an automobile.
And she's playing Fractions, which is one of the songs that came out. And so they got a little snippet of Fractions, and that was fun. So anyway, but she's building up throughout the week, and I'm like, oh, this is like a little bit of a rollout. It's just feeling like a soft rollout to me. It's not feeling like a album rollout. But let me tell you, I wasn't like clairvoyant. Like I thought an album, like a project was coming, right?
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like if Nicki Minaj was going to come out with an album, it was going to be this way, been more, right? Yeah. It felt like it was going to, like, it was like a soft rollout. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. And okay, so I'm listening. And then people are talking about, I'm releasing all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But Friday comes, and then I hear the rumblings, and I follow the right people, and I know I make sure to keep my ear to the street. So I knew it was coming before it came. Beam Me Up, Scotty is being re-released in 2021 with 3 new songs. Also, mind you, this is not the entire track list that came out in 2009. It was not all cleared, so they didn't have every single song that was on there. They just had like kind of the fan favorites, the hits, and then a couple of her remixes like Boss Ass Bitch and Chirac, which Chirac is the original song, but Boss Ass Bitch and Chirac, and then I think there might be one more, but like anyway, like so it's a project of like already released songs with 3 new ones that we've never heard before. And when I heard that Beam Me Up Scotty was being released and that was it, before I heard about the new songs, I was like, oh, okay, like I'm excited for this, but like she almost built it up to an extent. We'll talk about the conspiracy theories on another stream one day, because there's reason to believe that she did this on purpose. Actually, I'll say it now. I think that Beam Me Up Scotty comes out this way and she makes it ambiguous and doesn't just say like, hey, Beam Me Up Scotty's coming out this Friday, like enjoy. She doesn't say it like that, because I think that she was waiting to see what other people would do. And she got her answer. There's some people that dropped all of a sudden on a Friday that were not supposed to drop on it. So anyway, she releases Beam Me Up Scotty, and nobody knew until, I would say, like, I didn't know until like Thursday at like 8 o'clock that it was going to be Beam Me Up Scotty. And let me just let you know, guys.
Let us know.
She has 3 mixtapes. Playtime is Over, Sucker Free, and Beam Me Up Scotty. All golden, all like heavenly Bible verses, literally. Beam Me Up Scotty. That raised me. And particularly Itty Bitty Piggy.
Talk about it.
Itty Bitty Piggy is the national anthem. It is the most important release. Like, it is so wow. I'm just gonna say this: if you are learning this music for the first time, if this is like being introduced to you and you've never been able to enjoy kind of mixtape Nicki and like what that sounds like, I'm not even gonna do too much because I'm not gonna make this a stream of like the 10-year anniversary of Pink Friday. Like, I had my moment. I know what Beam Me Up Scotty meant to me. The listens that it has on my phone, whether it comes to YouTube streams, whether it comes to like weird apps that like I used to like save her mixtapes on back in like back when like YouTube wasn't even like an app for real on like iPhones and stuff.
Yeah.
And like back when, even later than that, when I was like only like playing that for weeks at a time or for months at a time in high school, like I was just playing it. And it calls back to just a time in early middle school, like where, you know, Itty Bitty Piggy, I Get Crazy, and so on and so on and so on. Kill the DJ, like so much. Best I Ever Had remix with Drake. Best I Ever Had remix by Nicki Minaj. I have never remixes need and remixes need to be done in 2021. We're not getting remixes for real. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Remixes, and we talked about this before, they're just verses added on, right? Somebody just hops on a verse. That's it. That's not a remix. That's not a remix. You're not remixing the song. And I just want you, if you guys know the song Best I Ever Had by Drake from like 2010, 2009, 2010 or something. I think it was on So Far Gone. If you guys don't know that, get familiar. Listen to Best I Ever Had remix. It is so well done. Holds up to this day. It is so good. And I am excited for this, like, for people now. Like, I'm not one of these weirdos like gatekeep music, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't listen to this before 2000. Like, I'm aware that not everybody listens to Itty Bitty Piggy before. I don't know how, but I'm aware that exists. There's a population of people that never heard Itty Bitty Piggy before. And I'm excited to be Itty Bitty Piggy, Itty Bitty Piggy, Itty Bitty Piggy, Itty Bitty Piggy, Itty Bitty Piggy.
That's fine.
I think that I'm excited for this summer and for people to be introduced to this music for the first time, because I'm going to be playing it like it just came out, like, because it literally kind of just came out and it got released. I'm so excited. I am so excited. This music is so important. Like, it is so fun. That was such fun music, and I'm so excited to hear people that like never heard this before, like, know why, like, when someone goes like, I don't know, like what, I don't know. There's so many lines, there's so many quotables. I'll be here all day. I want to start doing the whole Pink Friday thing where I was like going in and out of verses. Like, I don't do that. It's fun. It's fun music. And if you never heard it before, I would implore you to go check it out, because you would be doing yourself a favor if you listen to Beam Me Up Scotty in 2021. It is such a fun time. And that's it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this released. It's like your childhood coming out, and then like before it to be re-released, like it's not just because I listened to Itty Bitty Piggy last week. Like it's not like I'm, you know what I mean? Like
but this is different. It's different now.
It's different now. It's way more accessible because look, it's on streaming services, so that means I can just kind of play it on a whim. I can play it here, I can play it there. Like any other time I would have to play it on YouTube and like, you know, whatever, and it's kind of like has limitations.
Yeah.
Guys, go stream.
Like you had to search the song out. Now it can just be added to rotations. It can be.
I'm excited. I'm so excited for kind of what everyone else is going to kind of experience now. I'm so happy. Marcus, so what?
This might be on a whim, but would you want to add Itty Bitty Piggy to the playlist? Itty
Bitty Piggy goes on every single playlist ever, first of all. So it can and it cannot. Like, I don't care. Like, it goes on every playlist. Itty Bitty Piggy is one of the best songs ever. So
legendary status.
It's I'm not joking when I say that. Like, this section, like I'm not joking when I say that. It's certified. It's a certified classic. So if you have not already, stream Itty Bitty Piggy, stream I Get Crazy, stream Go Hard, stream Best I Ever Had remix. Just stream it. Stream Boss Ass Bitch. Stream Boss Ass Bitch. Boss Ass Bitch, which is not original off of Itty Bitty Piggy, that came out in 2013. And it is a remix of the old song, like when those girls were like, I'm a boss ass bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Like
Yes,
she does the remix off of that. And it is, listen to it if you have not yet. Enjoy yourself. I implore, like you're not missing out anymore. Like you can listen to this stuff and it is accessible to you.
There's
it is
no
so
excuses.
Good. Chirac, stream Chirac, like she eats every single rap, dude. I'm telling you, I love this woman for a reason. She is such a good rapper. She raps. She does this for a living. She's anyway, and the new songs, Seeing Green, Fractions, Crocodile Teeth, stream them. I enjoy. I think Seeing Green is what pushing. So push Seeing Green's like number one or something. Really, I don't know.
That's definitely the one they're gonna be pushing, and it definitely gives me that like truffle butter vibes I get from the trio. Like
definitely.
When they the only vibes, like when those three come on a track, they never miss.
No,
and that song is another one. It's just a continuation of it.
So it definitely feels it's such a good time. Too. Yes, and it is such a good time to. I love the sample, and it is such a good time to be like a Young Money fan, Nicki fan, Drake fan, Wayne fan. Like it's just fun. It's fun music. Go stream, Beat Me Up, Scotty. I am so happy that people that I would never have listened to this song or this or mixtape album, whatever the fuck. I'm happy that you guys are being introduced to it because you're going to have a fun summer literally just streaming Itty Bitty Piggy. Like if you don't stream nothing else off of anybody else's project, stream Itty Bitty Piggy and you will have a field day. Then stream Boss Ass Bitch because wow.
Because wow. That's the take.
Yeah, that's what I have to say. Like I really want to keep it
on there, Marcus.
I want to keep it cute because I didn't have to go on about how this is like the most it literally is life changing. Like it was such a big deal. You know what I mean? Back in the day. And still, I mean, I was playing these songs nonstop since it came out, right? 2009, all the way till now. You'll catch me every so often, every month or so, just kind of like going back into the archives. So I'm excited that you guys get to enjoy it.
I'm excited to enjoy it. Because I mean, we covered everything.
Sorry.
No, there's still other new songs that
we have not.
Do you guys have any thoughts on like the release? Have you heard anything? Didn't you listen to Seeing Green, DJ?
Yeah, I just said
I listened to it too.
What'd you think?
Really? Oh wait, I heard.
Oh yeah, you said it was gonna be that truffle butter live. Yeah, give you the sample. Okay.
I hope like more artists like do that too. Like
release their mixtapes
on streaming.
Yeah.
Cool vibe. I like it.
It calls back to an era, and it's great for the fans because we have it more accessible.
It's a good way to please old fans and attract new fans.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
Oh, welcome aboard, new follower, new subscriber on Twitch. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Lanky
welcome. Thank you so much. We love you for it.
Party.
Yeah, welcome
to the party. After all that Nicki talk, got you a follow.
You missed a nice little Nicki talk, but
no, I don't think you missed that. I think you followed it afterwards. Yeah. Stream Itty Bitty Piggy. Stream Boss Ass Bitch.
You heard
all right.
Other stuff that came out.
T-Pain, folks.
Yeah.
Timmy, you want to introduce?
Well, so are we talking just
do it as the whole thing? Do it as the whole thing.
As the whole thing? All right. So as a lot of people have been seeing, like on TikTok, T-Pain like posted to TikTok that
viral.
Yeah, that went viral. A lot of people have been seeing. A lot of people talk about it. That he just didn't know how Instagram DMs worked, and he found. How many was it? It like literal like hundreds of DMs.
Every blue check you could ever imagine.
Yeah, of people hitting him up like wanting to collab or whatever they would be hitting him up about. And I first off seeing that I thought that was hilarious. Mm-hmm. But then like the fact that now since then like the gates are open. The potential is now there. We've already seen him since in the studio with Jamie Foxx. And then, which that will just like bring back an era. I feel like if they're dropping music together, we'll just like revive something in me that I didn't know was dead. Like I don't know, like, and then he dropped the song yesterday, right? That was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped a song with Kehlani.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Right?
I like that. Yeah.
I like that.
Did you like I like that?
I did like it.
I like that.
I also noticed I don't know if it's like a sample or I don't know if it's like the beat, but it like is like Buy You a Drink.
I knew you were gonna say it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning.
He sampled the beginning though, right?
But it's only in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's in the beat too. It's very faint, but it's actually in the beat too if you listen to the song.
Okay. Well, I like that.
They definitely sampled Buy You a Drink.
I liked that.
I like that he did that and for me, I thought that it was only in the beginning. And it made it feel like it was like T-Pain's signature, like again, like a producer tag, if you will. He comes on with that, and then it's a completely different song. Because I thought that it was gonna be like a complete like heavy sample, I guess. And I was gonna be like, all right, T-Pain, like you know, you're that guy, like you can do song, and he did. He delivered. Kehlani did amazing. It's a song about like he likes a girl that kind of has her own, does her own thing. And she's like, I don't need any help. Like I can do this on my own.
Yeah.
And
I liked it. That. I like that. It's like
I feel like it's just it definitely does that thing, Marcus, that you mentioned earlier about like checking that box of like something that we just haven't had in a while. And I've been really craving like that. Actually, you know what? I think I would like a better T-Pain song to scratch that itch. I want a more like party song. I want a more like Buy You a Drink type song. That was actually my disappointment of the song. I like the song a lot, but I do feel like it was more of like T-Pain trying to fit it with the new crowd more than like trying to create that like party song that got it to his popularity back in the day. Like, you know, like, fuck, I'm in love with a stripper, like that kind of vibe. Like Buy You a Drink, like that T-Pain. I wanted that T-Pain, and I didn't get that T-Pain from this.
I didn't think we were gonna get that T-Pain with Kehlani.
That's true.
Yeah, and here's the thing: I don't want that same. I don't want T-Pain to sound exactly like.
Not exactly.
Here's why.
I want to know what T-Pain sounds like in 2021.
And here's the thing: here's what we don't appreciate enough, folks. And I think it's taken me a while to get here, but I really am here now. We can play those songs today. That goes for everyone. We can play the song that you're like, oh, I wish that artist. You play that song. Because if they're coming out with a song, like even like for freaking Nicki, right? If I was like, oh, I want freaking Roman's Revenge or whatever, like everybody always says that. I can play Roman's Revenge. I can play that today. T-Pain.
They want more Roman's Revenge.
No, well, I get it, but like T-Pain with Buy You a Drink or I'm in love with a stripper, I can play it today. And
I want more of that.
Here's the thing. He comes out with it, right? And it's a hit or miss of whether or not you even receive it well. Because it's like, God forbid I come out with the song that you guys wanted and then you don't like it. And it's like, oh, I'll just play the original. Like, I would be pissed.
I just did all this for y'all and
I would be pissed. So my thing is just like, let him flex his creative muscle. If he gives us, if he stumbles upon some gold and it ends up being something that itches the same thing, scratches the same itch that you had for like, you know, Buy You a Drink or I'm in love with a stripper or the hits on hits, right? If it scratches that same itch for you, good. And I want that for all of us, right? But at the same time, I'm done with, I guess, saying, hey, make another this. Because at the end of the day, it's that song because you think of it in your head as that song that got you through middle school, that song that got you through high school, got you through your first love, or got you through your apartment. You know what I mean? Like it's
the aim shouldn't be to recreate like a song. Like when T-Pain sits down and is like, I'm gonna make a song, like the aim shouldn't be like, I want to recreate this. Like if it ends up doing that, like if it ends up scratching that itch, like that's good. Like that's fine. Like we're not saying that.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I know I hear a lot of fans that say bring back this, bring back that. And it's like, do you really want that? Or can you just like let the artist just like do them? Like even
just do their thing. Like eventually he will make a song that will probably do that.
Yeah.
Because he's T-Pain. Like that he made those old songs. So like he will eventually like
or maybe what some people have been doing,
something like a new thing that people will,
or they might re-release the old one and give you like something else, like what Ali and AJ did with a potential breakup song. They may like re-release it, but explicit version, like that's fun and like that scratches the same itch. Now go stream some of their other stuff and see if you like that. Like my thing is, I think we limit artists too much for their like
creative growth.
Creative growth. Maybe it's that hunger that we all love, like when they first came out. Like we talked about maybe for Migos, like I talked about Fight Night and all that stuff. They were different on the label, like they were different on those songs. And yeah, I don't have that same one, and I'm also not asking them to make that again because you know what I can do? I can go play Fight Night. I can go play I know why I came in this club with you, girl. What's that one? I know why I came in with you. Thank you. Diamonds and his rings surrounded by beverages. Like, come on. Like, I can play that. And they're not hitting the same scratches and they're not scratching the same itches.
Straighten.
No, no, keep that.
31 times.
Hit it on the money. Do you have anything else? I'm sorry, I didn't want to smack you down like that, but I wanted to get like that out because I feel like a lot of people call their favorite art, like you call back to the artist and like, you don't make this no more. And it's like, okay, but I'm not 23 anymore. So like,
I think, I think this whole like situation, like with T-Pain, like there's just so much potential. Like,
oh my God, he's a Twitch streamer.
He just does everything.
He does everything. I mean, they're doing, you guys know, they're doing like, they've been doing the versus battle. So it's been nice to kind of like, if you guys don't know, this is a kind of like, it started on the IG live, but then it became this whole other thing where now it's like on like, I guess Triller and like YouTube and like stuff like that, where it's just like two classic acts, whether they be bands or, groups or, individual singers or rappers, and they come together and like battle each other with their favorite or with their kind of hits right from back in the day. They'll play a playlist of their hits back to back and kind of it's a battle between them, and it's all supposed to be in good fun. It's supposed to be in good fun. Sometimes it turns violent. No, not violent, but sometimes it turns like kind of angsty. But a lot of times it's supposed to be in good fun. There's a little tension, but that's been fun too over quarantine. Like I haven't watched many of them, but I did catch the clips after, and just having that energy revitalized. I think there's a different energy happening, right? That energy revitalizing with like T-Pain's like coming from that era and like coming back to kind of like reclaim his spot in the game, because he deserves that. Like T-Pain, the talent that he is, deserves to have a spot in music in 2021.
And you can say, the same thing. Talented. No, he is phenomenally talented, but on the opposite side of the spectrum, kind of iffy about it. We could also say that Soulja Boy is reclaiming his spot.
Absolutely,
because he is making music.
First of all, what is the song that just came out that he made that nobody knew?
For TikTok, that song nobody knew he made until I saw a tweet about it. I saw him tweet his music video, and that shit was so sneaky. I was like, how did no one know he made this song?
Stop playing with him.
Like if everybody in the chat didn't know, even at once it sounds like she make it clap, clap, clap.
Because that's clap, going. Clap, look, I'm blasting
that is
summer.
popping off. Yeah,
that might be song.
The funniest thing is, in the beginning of the song,
that was not on my 2021.
He literally says Big Soulja.
Yeah, that was not on my 2021
bingo card because wow, he is like, that was amazing.
Whoa, where'd I go?
DJ.
Don't let it rock with people. Show business. Keep it moving. Act like you didn't see it and then keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
he'll be back.
I'm back, but let's
like he never left.
No, but seriously, like having that, like that's what I'm talking about. The energy is different, right? T-Pain's coming back, Soulja Boy's coming back, and they're coming back in like a good way. Like Soulja Boy's coming back like slipping it under the radar and then making hits.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything too big, nothing flashy. He's just being Soulja.
But the songs are big though. And he still comes out with like fire. Like he'll have like a fire interview that like goes viral. Like I love the energy now.
It's a little different because I feel like when his Superman era, I feel like he was a little bit more in the fame. I feel like he's kind of in the shadows right now.
What was our title last week?
What was the title last week?
What was the title of the show last week?
Drake.
Where'd that come from?
Look, well, okay, he had one moment. Yeah, one moment, but that was it. That was his defining moment in like the time between his Superman era and then now.
Have you ever heard of the song? Have you ever heard of the song by Nicki Minaj? Yes, bitch, yes.
Yeah.
It went off. If you don't know, it went off. It's like a club favorite. You know who produced it? Soulja Boy.
Okay, produce is different than. Look, I'm not.
Man's had his own video game console.
All right, we're not going to talk about that one.
No,
it didn't actually. It actually didn't. He was just reselling. He was reselling.
Look, somebody a Soulja Boy stan, but it's okay. I'm also a Soulja Boy stan, so I'm gonna give him credit.
Well, NES is like he was not like. Come on.
People will be making a clap this summer with this song. Yeah.
Make it clap.
That's it.
Ooh, I can't. Ooh, this summer just feels good. This summer feels good. I can't wait.
Because everybody's been waiting, is what it is, and so we're getting.
I hope people in the springtime now. What is it? The last couple weeks of May. I hope you guys are listening to your records before they're coming out and being like, you know what? I'm not ready. It's not my summer. I don't want to hear one. I want the Migos to be the only release that just falls flat. I don't want a single flat record this summer. Do not come out with nothing if it ain't the most.
Yeah, we gotta make an example out of the Migos. Be like, this is what happens when you like drop a trash song. Like, we saw it, we got it. We don't want
to repeat it. We're done with that.
Yeah,
they make it trash.
They're making trash. Migos. Okay.
Love it.
So next up is actually
so
a brief conversation.
Yeah, are there any other new songs that we wanted to talk about?
Yeah, folks.
We have to finalize it by asking what. Yeah, if there's no more new songs, we have to talk about what do we think is going to be our song on the summer.
I was just about to say
we're gonna talk about what our predictions are going to be.
Okay, I've told you guys this before. I know what song the summer is. And if he does right, and I don't know, he playing games because now he's talking about the album. Now he's talking about like a different song coming out.
This new single, yeah. I mean, is there a snippet of that? Does that exist yet?
I looked for it and I couldn't find it.
Like?
It's a single. It's a single.
And I hope he don't play with us. And it's not. Don't. We're talking about Lil Nas X.
I wanted to make it clear. Like we're talking about Lil Nas. What's the name of that song?
That's not sure. But here's the thing. I do really hope that he is not releasing Don't Want It as that name of that song and make it like he did it with Call Me By Your Name, releasing about Montero, which I'm fine with. But it's like, don't play with me. Don't Want It is Don't Want It. So leave Don't Want It alone. I don't think that's going to be, I saw this fake track list. I don't think it's the real track list, people.
Well, that track list I put up, I feel like the ones with the stars are the ones that aren't confirmed though.
That are or are not?
Aren't. Well, I feel like the ones that are bold.
No, if you go to
the way Genius works,
I don't remember which ones were starred in that list. However, if you go to his Instagram, you know how they have like those highlight stories?
Yeah.
There's one literally called Album, and
it has snippets.
It has snippets, and Don't Want It is one of the snippets.
We know that
on that. Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. So that other song that he's been Industry Baby, that's another one that he's been like teasing on TikTok recently. And,
oh my god,
Montero was on there too. And Industry Baby looks like it's gonna go stupid. I am excited for that.
Shit. Like I'm with it. I'm with it.
I love that.
I knew it. So I think that young Montero is going to be giving us.
It's cool that he's giving us one that he hasn't released a snippet for that we know of, I guess.
I Don't Want It, and I think that song of the summer. I also think Itty Bitty Pig is a song of every summer, so that's on period. Also, what else? I think something like I think that T-Pain
might deliver.
I think that I like that. While it is a fun song and it's going to be a fun song to play and going to be on some playlists,
it's the beginning.
It's the beginning of his reign. Yeah. It's the beginning of his reign. I think Olivia Rodrigo is going to be shaking the girls up with "Good for You."
And let's not even sleep on Willow Smith with her little rock career. She has her new song too.
God, I feel like we are firing on all cylinders. Sarah threw me the alley-oop with what did she give me? What was the song?
She gave you
with Bella Poarch.
Thank you. Bella Poarch. And DJ's doing it finally with freaking.
Oh my god, this is so disrespectful.
What's the song that you just said?
The new, what's it called? Transparency. Will Smith.
Thank you, Willow. I am so excited.
I'm excited
Willow's
to see what this is.
Yeah, I'm interested. She finally is coming back into the music kingdom after Whip My Hair. After whipping her hair too much.
If y'all don't know this Willow song, which is called "Wait a Minute,"
I don't.
It is so good. It is so good. It is so she's come out with music since. Is what I'm trying to say. But this definitely feels like an era. No. This feels like a rollout. Like she's like coming as a full force this time. So
look forward to the. I mean, I saw a rumor that she's gonna have Avril Lavigne on her new album, which is gonna be like
excited for that
whole era again. So
I'm hearing that. That's what I'm talking about. People,
the era is coming back. It's like sometimes the music industry is like bringing back fashion. You know what I mean? Like someone's like, okay. Like this is the fashion from like 2000. I'm gonna wear it again now in 2030. You know, some shit like that. Like that's what music. That's what this era of music is. I feel like I
think people went into quarantine and they were thinking about what their lives were, and so now all these people are like, I did love that time. So
I did love Paramore. So now I'm gonna repeat it. I'm ready for the Paramore comeback. She's gonna do it best and better than everybody.
Well, period. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for what's coming. I'm really excited what's coming. Also, just side note, I do feel like I should talk about this. I don't know why I feel like I should talk about this, but
okay,
I should. I don't think this is a song of the summer. I don't think it's a song of the summer. I have listened to it before, and I was someone that was staying away from her music, but Dixie D'Amelio.
It's not bad. I like the beginning. It feels like the beginning. It feels like a lot of things this summer.
What did you didn't hear what I said, did you?
Oh, they're talking about you're talking about Transparency, right?
No. I love me some Willow.
Okay, what were we talking about?
No, I'm talking about Dixie D'Amelio.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't look. I'm not somebody that's a fan. Like I'm not somebody that's out here like
what
shit,
song?
But it's called Fuck Boys, I think, or Fuck Boy, I think. I did not think that her voice sounded like that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I think that you guys should just give it 30 seconds to just hear what I'm talking about, because I didn't know that I was getting that. And it is giving very much like produced and vocally produced and like auto tuned, and like it's giving that. It really is. But it's not a bad song. Like I can't hate. Like it's not a bad song, and I don't want to hate. I'm not coming on here to hate. I'm not a fan of like the TikTok generation, like kind of intercepting here, but like we're kind of fans of Olivia Rodrigo right now, I guess. So why not? But yeah, like Dixie D'Amelio. How about this? Dixie D'Amelio came out with the song that I don't hate.
Okay. But that is that. Nothing
more.
And it might get some spins. I gotta be real.
So and that's fine, but not song of the summer.
Oh, never that. I just felt like I had to mention it. It was a new release.
All right, I respect it.
That's all.
So, do you think there's a chance that the song of the summer has already come out?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Do you think you get it within the next like month?
It might come at the end of the summer. We don't even know. I think that
is that allowed?
Interesting that you said that. Interesting that you said that. Because DJ, that's not that's actually a really good take, because I've thought this before and I didn't want to share this with people, but folks,
I feel like sometimes
sometimes people test the waters.
Is a retroactive hit.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes people test the waters, and if you remember that, if a song comes out in like August, and you remember it next summer as being the summer song, it doesn't matter if it came out in June or May.
It's the one that closes out the summer sometimes that hits it, and I really don't think that that's what's gonna happen this year. I don't, because I think that everybody's like eager to release. I think that everybody's eager to release before the festivals. I think that it's, you know, I don't know, people might be start throwing out some more tour dates. So I don't know. I just feel like we are gonna get the songs. I think the song of the summer comes out in June. I do. I don't think that we have a song of the summer yet. I think we have a lot of contenders. I think that when it's all said and done, I think in the middle of summer, I think that we should be declarative about like what kind of has been moving and shaking. I think we should make final predictions though, maybe like next stream, whenever that may be. Maybe it's not next week. I don't know what that looks like, but like I think next stream.
We'll have the new Lil Nas X song to listen to.
I don't even know if are we getting it then? Oh yeah, we are.
It's the 21st.
21st, yeah.
Sure.
Also, Love Encore by Lil Thread comes out all the same day.
Absolutely. Stream Love Encore.
I'll be plugging that too.
So it's interesting. I think that we have a lot more to discuss. I think there are heavy contenders though. I think that we have heavyweight contenders that have come out so far. Like people that will be heavily played in rotation on the playlist, on the way to the beach, on the way to like whatever kind of your summer outings are. Like I think that I think that we are going to see. I think we're already seeing some good stuff is what I'm trying to get at. I don't think that people have been holding back.
It's a good time to be a fan of music in general.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody's dropping.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's get to the last thing we have to get at.
We have a final segment.
Kind of a turn, but like still something like I wanted to talk about, and I think I want to hear your guys. Well, I do want to hear your guys' opinions, and same thing with like chat is making songs and performing them live. Everyone's seen clips, everyone's heard it. Whether in like on a clip or when you're actually live, you see someone perform a song live, and you're like, "What the living hell is this? Like this is not what They just dropped the ball." And so basically, I just want to talk about like, are there certain songs that shouldn't be performed live, or like if you can't do it live, like, just keep it? I know there's some people that like feel that way.
I want to know
what.
I have one that pops. I have this problem with collaborations where I feel like the artists that are on the song have no chemistry. A big example of this is Levitate with Dua Lipa and DaBaby. That performed live was almost embarrassing because they literally had zero chemistry and it made no sense. But even the song, it kind of doesn't make sense, but I can understand the vibe of the track and the idea they were going for in the song. But literally in person when they're performing, it was literally like night and day. I just didn't understand what was going on. DaBaby looked like he had literally not rehearsed 2 seconds for that performance. It looked like he just walked on stage and was just interacting with everything around him. Like Dua Lipa was already a pretty mid performer in the first place, so it wasn't helping, and it wasn't helping the case. That was just an example I had.
Oh, because yes. I let that go over my head for a second, and then it came back to me. It was like, wait, don't do that.
What?
When she first came out, and we've said this, but we've literally had this argument before. When she first came out, she was a lackluster performer. She comes out with this album featuring Nostalgia, and it's a markedly different Like she's done her
not
homework.
The best though. She's still
I didn't say that.
That's why I said she was mid. That's why I said she was mid.
I don't know if she's mid. I don't think that you should give her that. I think that she has been moving it and shaking it on the dance floor. And to be honest, I haven't even been paying attention too much to this era, which is interesting because it's been the biggest era for her. That song "Levitating" has done numbers. Like that song, it wow.
Has numbers. It has a number
with DaBaby. Like so, which is interesting. I mean, you know, I'm not a DaBaby apologist. So
I mean, anybody. DaBaby's just he's a personality. Like if that man's on a track, it's gonna get numbers.
Apology.
It's gonna get a diamond. The fuck you mean? No matter if he touches it, it's gonna be famous. So.
Oh no, hold on. Did you just say DaBaby would make it the diamond? I hope you're being funny, right? Like,
let's go.
Please, we're not. No, I don't think anything DaBaby has done has been diamond yet. Please, don't give him that. Don't give him.
Wait, is Suge not diamond? Are you sure?
You know how hard it's to get a diamond song?
I'm kidding.
No it's Suge platinum. Let's check that.
Yeah.
Before we ask if Suge's diamond.
Sarah, can you look that up?
I mean, I'm sure it's platinum. But like, what? It's probably only platinum, and that's it.
Yeah.
That was a wild thing to say. Anyway.
What do you guys think about this? Like,
yes.
There's so many live performances that are just garbage. Like we've seen it. Or if it's just like they play the song and kind of just like half perform, half not.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys feel about that? What's the standard for live performance that you like set in your mind?
I think live performances make or break a song. That's easily said. Like it just makes or breaks it, right? I think underreported story, live performances make new fans. That's why I get so on rappers about like they're so bad, like they're just so lazy and like they don't do anything and they just kind of get on there and just like with a mic and just like barely recite their lyrics and just like kind of just like, or there's like, how do you create new? There's so many artists that you'll see in their YouTube comment section that like, I watch this live, or I watched this video on YouTube that's live, and it just made me a fan. Like I never, like you said for the Justin Bieber Peaches record, right? Like you heard him do that live on TikTok or whatever, and it was like that made you a fan of the song.
Yeah,
they make fans, so it's interesting when someone with no stage presence, with no like, just nothing, just you get on there. Like what is the
like
point?
we're here paying money for you, and you're acting like you're a part of the crowd almost. Like
rappers, and I get on rappers about this because honestly, to be a pop star, you have to dance even if you can't dance. I.e., Dua Lipa, she could not dance, and then she had to learn how to dance to be a full performer. To country music, even like you have to get on there, string that guitar, like you have to have an instrument at least. I feel like to be a country singer. There's so many other genres that you have to like do more, and just in rap music, it's only the women that are pressured to like be the full artist, and rappers can just get on there. Rap men can just get on there and just do nothing. And like, so that's what is interesting to me because there's an art to live performance, right? Definitely. There's people that take it seriously, and there's people like Beyonce, like she takes live performance seriously. I'm not even gonna go down that road. Like it's a whole thing, right? Just for Made America Festival alone, there was a whole back in 2015. It was a whole thing. Like it for a festival that's not her main show, just Made America 2 nights. Like for Coachella, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like just for freaking when she was in Atlantic City, like she did it's a whole thing. Live performances, it's an art. There's people that get paid that like are, you know, camera operators and light operators and like sound
if they're crafting these big sets or like these
just for the live performance. And for me, I get so on rappers about like, y'all do nothing. You do nothing. You get on there and do nothing. And there's so many people that come to see you and you do nothing. So I get all that to say, I don't have anybody. I can start rattling off the people, but really it's like, I just say most rappers, you get on there and the energy isn't there. And they just got, you know, they see it as like, I'm just going to collect the bag. I'm going to get on here. I'm going to sip some lean. I'm going to take this mic. The mic's not even on. I'm just going to get in front of here. The DJ is going to blast the song as the song. It's not going to be just the background. It's going to be the whole song. And I'm just,
like I'll rap
and that's it.
Words. Like if there's a part that's like a little sing-songy, like I'm gonna have to do this, or I'm just gonna do it. Like there's a lot of that. Like do you think they just need to be better? Like you just want them to be better, or
honestly, it's a culture.
perform it. Like what do you think?
Honestly, Tim, I'm glad you said it. I feel like don't perform the song because I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
You can't be collecting these bags. They love to say 50K for a show. I don't know who's giving you 50. I don't know what lowly Pooh Shiesty. I don't know y'all. Not that it's to say Pooh Shiesty getting that, but you know what I'm saying. Like I don't think that many people are getting what they say they're getting for these shows. But sure. Let's just say if you are getting paid all that money for shows, like you like to spout from your record or spout on your records or everything. If you're getting paid all this money, why would you take it seriously like it's a job? Take it seriously. These people are coming to see you. They're not. My thing when I went to concerts for the first time, I realized you can play the song anywhere. That's why when I was in the Beyonce, like I was on the ground. I was on the what's it called? I'm gonna flex this. I was at a Beyonce concert and I was on the floor. Period. And I was singing I was so close, not so close. Like I wasn't like touching her on the stage or whatever, but I was like. I saw her, right? Like I saw her.
Yeah. Clearly.
And I was like, well, not clearly. I didn't have my glasses. R.I.P.
Damn blind.
But I saw her. This ball of light.
You saw her figure. You knew it was her.
This ball of light, this ball of energy, and I just saw her, and I was like singing. Like I remember one of my favorite songs from her, 1+1. I was. It's a ballad, and I was singing it. People, I was belting the song, and these two freaking losers look back at me and like look at me like I'm crazy because I'm singing the song. And I felt so embarrassed. I was like, oh, damn, maybe I shouldn't. Like, maybe I'll take away from other people. I'm realizing, sorry, I'm kidding. I was like, maybe I'm like low-key embarrassed because like maybe I'm doing too much here, right? Like these people bought tickets here too. Like they want to hear Beyonce. And then I was like, you can play these songs.
Beyonce too.
Huh?
Yeah. So you bought tickets to listen to Beyonce too and sing your heart out.
That's the point. Thank you, DJ. Like, you go there to back when before COVID, you could touch these people, right? Like you go there and it's the energy in the room, right? Like if you want to listen to Beyonce, go play 1+1 on your phone. Go play if I was a boy on your phone. Go play that.
But you come in there to experience the concert and Beyonce.
When we in the concert,
everybody around me.
We getting wild. We rock out. So don't play with me. Like, don't. So I'm not no longer am I gonna feel a type of way if I am belting these songs. Because we were harmonizing. You hear me?
Most rap concerts have literally mosh pits in the middle where literally people are beating each other's ass.
And I don't get that. I don't get that shit. But here's I'm gonna be right there with them though this summer. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the point. So I think that stage presence is huge, and that's part of the job. You got to learn that, right? Like you can't just Summer Walker. I'm gonna call you out. If you want to make your music, don't show up to the stage. Like don't perform anymore. Don't perform anymore. I know. And here's the thing.
You know, she'd be nervous,
and that's fine. And listen, I am someone. I get anxiety. I get all that. My thing is just make your music and don't perform it live. That's it. Make your music.
That's what he's saying.
I get it.
So I guess
like because there are some songs that they just can't be. They just can't be.
Here's the thing. Also, something. They only get music. A lot of these artists only get paid from live performances. Like it's quite literally their job where they're not making money off their records. They're not seeing a penny. So they have to go perform a show. And it's like, make it worthwhile. Put some effort into it. Invest in it. Make the experience worth it so that people will say, hey, I got to make sure I go to that concert.
If you can't hit that note, start practicing. Like,
don't make the song. Let's get there because that's the other side of it, Timmy, because that's really what we need to talk about. Why are y'all rappers? Why are y'all singing on these records and you can't sing?
Yeah.
Because autotune can make it sing for them.
That's y'all better
then
have
don't do
mics,
it live.
Have your mics ready for it, Dan. Like there's live mics that the sound engineer can literally manipulate.
Yes, we all know by Travis Scott's famous fall off the stage.
Oh yeah, that was so funny. His auto-tune fall. Yes. I guess what I'm trying to say is like, and even with Travis Scott, like he's good about live performance, right? Like people go to his Travis Scott show and they're gonna get wild. Like
it's hype.
I feel like if you are so blessed to have the job where you can perform live music, right? Like this is so many people want to be artists and you get to do it.
People, yes, for a living.
Such a small group of people get to do it for a living.
less than 1% almost.
Easy 0.000001.
Yeah,
I think that's being generous.
Of the population,
right? Of all musicians that want to be, come on. So I just feel like of all those people, you get to do it, and you're not gonna take it seriously enough to like learn how to move a little bit, do something else on stage, make some stage presence, at least command a stage. There's something to be said for just showing up on stage like a Beyonce or like my face. I'm my face for a reason. She can just show up on screen and just be there in the stands and we're screaming for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of the concert is going by and she's just standing there. Stage presence. Now let's get to like what Tim started to talk about. These people are singing and you shouldn't be singing.
Yeah, either you, if you know you're gonna be performing live, like
let's make sure we can do it in the studio without that.
Work on you so you can do that live. I think that the people deserve that. Like obviously there are songs that like I don't know, like for whatever reason, like you physically cannot do it live, but
let's just say this. Engineers and producers they're doing some heavy lifting.
Yes, and they don't get credit for it too.
And they don't get credit for it. It's word to T-Pain, I think, right? Is that who made the tweet? Somebody made the tweet. Yeah, it was T-Pain. It was T-Pain. That's all I'm gonna say. Like literally, I don't get it. I don't get how you can do two things. One, get on stage and not perform, like because it's literally your job. Like that's what you're making your money off of. And then you get on stage and
we don't want to watch you just fumble around.
Well, when it's time to it's
well, that was good, Marcus.
Like
and they just
it's quiet.
Or they out to the crowd.
Quiet. It's quiet.
They'd be
like practice that. Like give us something, or maybe give us something that like is different from the, you know, if you can't like do something. Like I don't know, like
you know what people don't do enough?
Fucking skit in there. I don't give a fuck. That's something original.
You know what rappers don't do enough? Add a new verse to their song. Freestyle, yes. not freestyle. You don't have to. You can write it beforehand. But like, if you have a fire song, and like maybe there's a part like just switch it up. Basically, rappers don't perform, and we've had this conversation.
Or like you got a feature, so the song like without the person there is only.
How about you add a verse?
Yeah,
and how about this? The verse is only available live. Like you only like it's not released anywhere.
Yeah,
like,
you're not going to put it anywhere else. So like people are going back to watch the clip. People are like hyping you up about it on Twitter or like.
And then if it gains popularity, it's even smart for marketing because if it gains popularity, you can re-release it and make so much more money.
If you really, if
you're really about this music thing, if you're really about this music business thing. That's it. Some people don't really do this. I think that's the thing. Some people don't really do this and they just do it for a quick bag. And that's what I think my stance on this show has been. I really do care about like.
Come watch the show. If you're a growing artist, come watch the show. We'll show you how to get back.
I mean, look. Rule number one. All right, let's keep it moving. I think that's the show, then. That's the show. Yeah, I think that was.
You got any other thoughts on it? But like step your game up, or just don't do it. That's kind of where we're at. That's where we're at.
You heard the boy. You heard him.
Step your game up, or just
no half-assing it.
Yeah.
In the words of Onika Tanya. Step your bars up or get through this year. Period.
And with that, we can end our show.
We can wind it down. Thank you guys for listening. Did you call anybody in the chat? Anybody have any thoughts throughout the show of what anybody said? Were you checking YouTube? Did you check for our boy Kevin?
On YouTube. Yes, Kevin did not respond today.
All right.
But shout out Kevin. He's been one of our biggest new organic supporters.
So happy about his support. Awesome. Guys, if you haven't listened or if you didn't know, we have videos out. We are actually YouTubers all of a sudden.
We're grinding.
And there are
also on TikTok.
We are on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok at No Unavailable. I'll get to the call outs. Hold on. Yeah. I'll get to the call outs. But for YouTube specifically, subscribe to us on YouTube if you haven't already. No Unavailable on YouTube. We are coming with some stuff. We are coming with some stuff on there. We're excited about the movement.
Some original content on there.
Absolutely. Thank you guys because stuff that you will not see on stream because we have clips right now. Talk your shit to me.
We'll have some original content, YouTube only. So
you
definitely
make sure,
subscribe.
Please do not miss that. We are very serious in our bag about that. And yeah, so let me close it out. If we don't have anything else from the people, let's close it out.
Close it out.
Okay. Like, if you don't mind, I actually want to do a kind of like a YouTube like thanks for watching thing, and then we can close this out if you don't mind, so I can clip this and add it to the little get me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everybody look pretty.
Feels right.
Everybody look pretty.
Feels right.
Okay. Cool.
Wait. Let's do it next week. No.
Okay. Oh, DJ, don't do that. No.
Frozen?
Don't do. No, he's just scary. Don't do that. All right. Thank you guys for watching another Note Unavailable video. If you have not already, please subscribe, like if you love it. If you don't, dislike. We love that too. Hit your notifications and check back here for another Note Unavailable release. Thank you for watching. Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Note Unavailable again on another Saturday night for pre-gaming with us. Andrea, thank you for that. For pre-gaming, this is what this show is about.
Yes, sir.
And we just love to talk about music, and we love to talk about entertainment and culture and all that stuff. So thank you again for watching and supporting us. We have really loved the support lately. Yeah, so you can find us at Twitch. If you haven't already, please follow us on Twitch and put on your notifications so that you know when we are live. Tell your friends to
follow us on Twitch too.
Tell your friends to follow us on Twitch. We are growing and we want you to be part of that. So Note Unavailable on twitch.tv. Check us out on YouTube. Note Unavailable on YouTube. Just type it in search and we are there to find us. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit those notifications. Like the videos if you love them. We are going to be on Facebook soon. I promise. We have ideas for Facebook. Check us out there. That's coming. We'll more on that later. Instagram. We are excited about Instagram. We actually have visions for Instagram. So please be checking us out. What are you pointing at?
I don't know. Fake icons that might be in movies.
Can I have a final thing that we need to say?
Yeah. Yes. Is it about Instagram or no?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Next week, there is no show.
Let me get damn it. Okay, hold on, Tim.
What? We need to remind the people. Hold on, I wasn't sure if you guys remembered.
I remember. I wasn't finished.
I thought you were finished.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys. See
you. No. Yes. Instagram, Note Unavailable, at Note Unavailable. Follow us before we have our first post. We're excited about that. We are going to be following you back if you follow us, and we're going to follow a bunch of you guys on there. So if you want to follow at Note Unavailable.
Yeah. If you want to flex that we follow you.
Yeah, seriously, because we are excited. We have some stuff coming for Note Unavailable. I just want to for Note Unavailable at large for YouTube and everything, but specifically for Instagram, we're excited about that. More on that later, but we're excited. Yes. It's not just going to be pictures of our pretty faces. It's going to be you're going to want to be on that page. And that's what I'll say on that. You're going to be very hip if you want to be. Just follow Note Unavailable on
you'll see
Instagram.
You'll see.
Check us out on TikTok at Note Unavailable. Timmy has been working hard, and we're excited about what we've been posting on TikTok. More to come. Note Unavailable on TikTok, and I believe that's everything, right? Twitter. How could I forget? At Note Unavailable on Twitter. We love Twitter.
That's the OG.
That is the
it's
place.
Our favorite.
Yes, that is the place to find everything.
Interact with us
on Note Unavailable. We will be having some polls. Suggest some polls if you want. Suggest any kind of things that you want to see from us. We talk music on there. We talk all different types of stuff on there. Please engage with us on Twitter. We love that. And yeah, like and retweet if you see something fun. Now, Timmy, please let the people know what is up for next week.
We will not be doing a live show next week.
Why?
We will be in New York again.
Part 2, baby.
Brooklyn, baby.
Brooklyn boys.
Some stuff might be in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff might be in the works. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're not going to leave you guys hanging. We will have some content. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say.
Yeah. So content. Stay tuned. Yeah,
we're not going to be live this Saturday, but we're keeping the moment. We're keeping the momentum. The momentum is the word I wanted. Momentum is coming. Yes. So thank you guys for supporting as always. Seriously, we love you for watching. If you've jumped in at any point, jumped out, jumped in, anything, we love you for that. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, we love you. Thank you. If you're on Twitch, we love you. Thank you. And we will see you not next week. Hopefully the week after. The following week. Yeah. I have somewhere to be, but I will make sure that I am here with you guys. Yes.
He'll be here because we got to talk about Lil Nas. All right.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Love you. Bye. Thank you.
Love you guys.